between King's Order and the Cuckistadors will be a best of 5. Games look to be exciting, especially when we have a map draft like this one right here. Cuckistadors actually have banned Water Arena and Shallow Sandwich. We'll have Watershed and Dry Lake, and then we will have Lord Turfux picking Arena Cove and Shaded Ponds. They've banned Lanes and Nomad Hubs. Civilizations here for these guys. We will have Cuckistadors banning Lithuanians and Franks. They will have Huns, Burgundians, Gujaras, Dravidians, Vikings, Tatars, Saracens, Teutons, Koreans, Berbers, Bohemians, and Goths. Then Lord Tufux's team, which is King's Order 19, will have Persians, Italians, Mayans, Japanese, Khmer, Ethiopians, Byzantines, Portuguese, Chinese, Magyars, Vietnamese, and Hindustanis. They have banned Britons and Mongols, guys. Lots of fun. Looking forward to diving into this set here in just a minute. So we have to get my game started because I had to walk away and it did not start. So I don't know what happened with the game. So hopefully we're good to go here. But nonetheless, we're going to get this casted. And then we will be on to the semifinals. Will be all that remain for this one here. So, give me a second here, guys. We'll get the game fired up, and we'll be good to go. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have been enjoying the bracket. Ronald Rage likes the Cuckistadors draft. Mr. Rage, man. How are you? Ark, how's it going? Nice to see you as well. Guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. We have set this evening that I'm looking forward to casting here. Looking forward to casting. Oh, dear Lord. My audio doubled for a second. I'm sorry about that one. But yeah, if you guys are interested, the next bracket is open for signups. So make sure you get things in there. As you guys can hear, my game started up, but I have to turn off all the sound down here so Capture Age works properly. Once we get the game up, I'll throw it up on the screen for you guys, but hope everyone had a good day. Lots of games to go. This is the round of 8. We still have the semifinal bracket to go. We can go ahead and get this popped up. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen any sets. And if you've missed any and want to watch them, you know what? No, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. There's some crazy sets, guys. You don't want to be spoiled. If you guys missed last night's set, that one will be posted up to YouTube tomorrow morning, I believe. That is when I've scheduled it for. There's the YouTube. If you wouldn't mind subscribing over there, trying to get to that 100 subs just to be able to get the URL to actually use Juicy45 instead of the large amount of letters that you have. So, just about to fire up the game here, guys. My game is, spinning, as it were, with this lovely loading screen of ours. Should be fun to see how this one works out, though, guys. Looking forward to it. Games. Come on, Capture Age. All right. We're almost ready, guys. Apologies. I know this is the delay. Nobody wants the delay, but I have to get the scoreboard set up so you guys actually know whose team is on whose side here. Just give me a quick second to copy paste some names, and then we'll be good to go. Game number 1, Cuckistadors versus King's Order. You guys get the lovely big trees for this one because apparently my mods got turned off. To go back, I believe this was actually played on a previous patch, so my game had to be backdated to beta, which is unfortunate. But, you know, take it in all of its glory, large trees. Battlegrounds. Game 1, as always, here for this tournament. And for all the Battlegrounds tournaments, to be honest. We love this map. Forces players into the mid. I like what we've done with the hunt. We've added an extra pile of hunt near or closer to the player's town center. And you can see here already we have Toucan here in the orange. Going to be pushing in the deer nice and early. As far as civs go, we have Rain Shield here with the Huns, and then we have of Hundreds here with the Hindustanis, Gujaras. Still not 100% with these new civs. And then we have Lord Tufux here with the Khmer, and Mayans for Toucan here. Good to see some civs that we've seen already on this map. It's been interesting to see how players are playing it. Gujaras not milling the goats. Actually taking the goats. An interesting decision. I am not super familiar with the Gujaras build, but I believe this is a big no-no. There are a lot of llamas in the mid though, so it's not the end of the world. This lure looks like it is not the prettiest lure in the book, but it will be at least close to the town center. Does get his boar in. And then on this side, boar brought under the town center, has not been killed just yet. No worries though. The game looks to be fairly close. Everything looks to be about the same here. So if we follow the lovely graphs down here, we'll see idle eco looks to be very limited at this point in the game. Idle TC is identical almost, so not too bad here. Lord Tufix is going out for the deer in the mid. He's not going to push them. He will probably mill them there, which is never a bad situation to be in. Our blue player looks like he's out here in the mid as well. There's a lot of blue over here. I was confused, but he's just bringing in more of the llamas. Has quite a few of them under his town center and on his way in. It's 800 food worth. Not too shabby. Still no mill over here. The Gujaras player has 11 of these llamas as well. So, honestly, I think the berries here is perfectly fine to drop that one. But guess he has other ideas for the time being. Lots of hunt. Good reason why Mongols are banned on this one. I think it's a solid civ to ban, to be honest. Our Khmer player is going to have Loom coming in behind this villager. I think Lord Tufix is going to go up early. He almost built a farm in the center, fixes it, puts a mill in here. He might get lucky. No, it's not going to path that direction. Walls, walls, walls coming down here for our Hun player Rain Shield. I am always confused when players know where their teammate is. Let's just give you guys a quick fog of war check. You know your teammate is here. Why are you walling this side first? I'm always confused in team games when I see this. I don't quite understand. Why would you not wall towards your opponent first? It's less likely they're going to come from behind you, right? But what do I know? Just a 1350, 1400 pleb over here. Our Gujaras player has lots of beautiful food income here. And it is all going to just keep ticking away if you watch the food count. If I switch back to the res, You can just see down here, it just slowly ticks up. Obviously goes up when they collect other things as well, but always very nice. Feudal Age is upon us for quite a few people. Everyone is now clicked green. Will be the last one up. Interesting timing for them, but our Khmer player going up at 17 pop. No doubt for a stable, I imagine. Another bonus for Khmer, being able to garrison your villas in these houses are going to be quite well protected, which is always nice. Some really tiny walls coming in here. Woodline will be really close, which is always a nice situation. Barracks just now on its way for our Mayan player, going into a range, no doubt, already on to the gold. And our Hun player, I would imagine, is going to open scouts, but considering we have Gujaras here, maybe he's going to open with archers. It's kind of hard to say. Barracks is up. Let's see what we have next for range shield. He's in the feudal age. It will be a stable, so we will see double stable potential here. Not on gold, so it won't be camel play. Nice eye here for of 100. I can't even really see this with this mods not being on. Will be double stable. But the scouts for the Khmer player are already going to be here. No spearmen in defense just yet. Economically, the King's Order are just slightly ahead. Double range here coming in for our Mayan player, Tukin. Double stable. Gujaras double stable. Scout play. Interesting. Will there be a hole? Doesn't look likely. Nice free hit or two there. Khmer player farming in the mid even. Lots of control over here. He's very safe at home. I like this base layout for this minimalistic build. Blacksmith on its way. Archer numbers only at 2. So range shield will arrive with his scouts and be looking to do damage. I don't know if he'll find anything though. It's like he might be headed towards the scout player. When you have double scouts, or double stable scouts, I feel like production is going to be so hard to get, and it seems like that might be the situation right now. He's just not producing out of either of them right now. I think he would have had to drop the farms first, grab the stable a bit later. Well, we'll see what happens here. Scout numbers 6 on the map here for, 7 now for Lord Tufix. 7 archers, 1 eagle scout. It's a very interesting matchup right now, but Lord Tufix really getting those numbers up. The Eagle Scout will be taken down here, no doubt, but the real question mark is how can you hold in this position? Scouts continue to come forward, and again, the production just hasn't been there. Ooh, a Camel Scout going to be added in. How intriguing. Camel Scouts have 70 HP, 4 base attack, and are at 1.45 speed. Slightly slower than the Scout Cav. 1 less attack, but I believe they do get a little bit of bonus damage here now. But they are not as fast, so let's hope they can do something. I don't think that the Camel Scout is really all that viable. I think the only way you get Camel Scouts is if you're on your way to the next age. And yeah, now the archers will arrive here, and this is just not going to be a fair fight. It's 2v1. The camels go down quickly enough. Scout numbers are not here. The Cuckistadors are in trouble. And the scouts for blue, not coming over here right away, obviously wanting to go forward and do damage. This is going to be quite concerning here. I think we may need to see a tower on the wood line, or maybe even on the gold is a possibility. Scouts will dive under the town center. This does idle a lot of economy. He loses a scout. Might lose two, but really has quite the numbers here. The big question mark is how much damage comes in on the wood line. Our blue player went into skirmishers as well. These are downhill. Watch how much damage these archers can do. These archers only have fletching and they're already doing a lot of damage here. Villagers over here are going to be in danger. The scouts are finally here from blue, so blue and green should be able to deal with this. Camel numbers will come over to join in as well. Yellow has a lot of scouts here still, though, and actually I don't think they're going to clean this up. The archers doing too much damage. Scout numbers not that great. The camels really just don't feel good. I don't think they're good. Adding the defense now added. The scouts will have more defense. Can't take gold. Scouts do dive under the town center again here, but I feel like the damage could have already been done. It's 36 vills. He's got the lowest vills in the game. The least active economy in the game at this point as well. And his vills keep having to move. Rainshield is on his way to the Castle Age. He has 2 ranges now. He's probably going to go into Cav Archers, I imagine. Oh, this could be big. This mill's going to go down. If the mill goes down, that's all the Gujar's free food. Out come the llamas. The fight ensues. Oh, this is so bad for Gujar's player to lose all of these llamas. Looks like he will lose all of them. Maybe not. Looks like he'll keep 3, but 5 llamas will be escaping. Even a 6 could be escaping. Bloodlines forging Castle Age for both of our King's Order players. Still a lot of scouts in the field here. Ooh, 19 archers. More going to be on the way. Those will be crossbows. This is the problem, because we are going to see a 3-range play. This is going to be into CA. CA will take time to mass. He is going to be up first, but he's not going to have the proper numbers, I don't think, once these archers for our Mayan player become crossbows. This is not a fight that of Hundreds can really take. Of Hundreds has 0 upgrades on his scouts. It does have a couple spears here, though, so didn't see those both there. Khmer player just ever so casually taking food in the middle, adding stables. Knights will be in very all-in type of play. And now Rain Shield runs into the massive numbers here of soon-to-be crossbow. And here we're going to have maybe half the numbers of CA that we will have crossbow here by the time this comes forward. And this is just going to get cleaned up, no question. Villager counts are even at the moment, though. There was a mill made, but the llamas are being eaten by our Gujar's player. That hurts a little bit. These Cav Archers will have Botkin. Oh, there's only 6 of them, though. And there's 26 crossbows and scouts here. Yeah, this CA switch is not going to be enough in number. It really isn't. Gold at home will start to become an issue for these players as well. Here, this gold is outside of the walls. On this side, the gold... I mean, there are no walls here. He's been under constant pressure. Bloodline's coming in. He is going to be headed to the Castle Age. Will be triple stable production. But again, okay, there's bloodlines. I was gonna say no bloodlines, no upgrades whatsoever, but bloodlines is on its way. A mangonel for the defense. This is a great move. Definitely knew he was gonna need something here. Big shot. Ooh, actually, good shot. Lots of HP taken off here. Only one crossbow ended up going down. But, yeah, now they're just going to shift focus. King's Order is playing this at a great level. And this is where I think this is a great time to build these on the way to the Castle Age, as these become the Camel Riders instantly, I believe, right? Let's find out. They do indeed. They get +2 attack. They get some bonus damage in as well. But will the numbers be there? Will there be enough? It's only 8. Cav Archer numbers still not that high. The economy's still gonna be hit over here. Cuckistadors just feel like they're falling behind because of all this pressure, and there's actually some battle elephants on the field coming forward. Oh no. Not a good fight to take here. Of hundreds, gonna lose a lot and need to turn around. Rain shield coming forward, but even with his numbers, it's not going to be enough. King's Order are looking very solid here in game number 1. And cleans up all of the Camel Riders, and holy crap, we have a Mayan Imperial Age on its way. Woodline is under duress. There comes the house walls. These crossbows are just going to get in here. CA coming. It's only 14 CA. They're not full HP. Thumb ring's going to be in on these as well. Elephants arriving. All the pressures there could possibly be is on the base of out of hundreds here. And we do see some knights headed into this direction as well. Lots of market stuff happening. For the time being, green has a little bit of breathing room here. Not a lot, but a little bit, as I think they're going to refocus the attack. Oh, maybe not. Like they're just building in the mid. They're just going to wait for Imperial Age then. Cav Archer numbers still not going to be enough. Especially if these Arbalests stay alive. There's 23 of them forward, 41 of them on the map in total. And even just this number of Cav Archers not going to be enough, as these two groups are getting dangerously close to sticking together now. Thumb ring just now on its way for range shield as well. Our Gujar's player gonna try to pick off some units here. And it's really not a fight that they can afford to take. We'll have to turn and run. I like that he's getting some free hits in here. It is quite nice, but Imperial Age is about to be in, and once Arb comes in, King's Order is going to be in such a good place. Of Hunters and Raid Shields economy just isn't there. And the GG does, in fact, come in. GG. King's Order takes game number 1. GG indeed. This is a bit of a messy game, but nonetheless, we have game 1 in the books, guys. Just a lot of pressure forward. It seemed like a fairly good game, but the pressure over here, the Gujar's player could never really work efficiently with his economy. Of Hundreds just had a hell of a time dealing with his worker efficiency. Yeah, 58%. GG's. But this leads me to some sad news, guys. So, this set was actually one of the first sets turned in for this round. And the reason why I didn't get cast this weekend is it is a 1-win King's Order victory. The Cuckistadors have forfeited the rest of the series, which is a bit of a downer, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. We'll take it and move on from there, guys. quite a shame. Was really hoping to see some more maps and lots more maps played, actually. We have quite a few of them in this draft, and I was actually really hoping to see some of these maps we haven't seen just yet. But unfortunately, that is the rub for this set. We will have to update the bracket here. If you guys want to avoid spoilers, and if you haven't seen the set from last night, trust me, you want to avoid spoilers. Because you want to go watch that set if you haven't yet. But I'm going to update the bracket. If you want to avoid the spoilers, now would be the time to look away, guys. Here is the bracket. And we're just going to... Well, let's refresh the page because it never wants to work for me properly. But we'll update it. King's Order 19 will move on to face off against HVU, who also, ironically, got here via an admin decision. Floop on the Boat was unable to participate for the rest of the tournament due to some unfortunate circumstances, but nonetheless, it will be King's Order versus HVU in semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2, Ninja Warrior versus Taxo Amuro's team. And we'll have those sets for you guys before long. But that's going to do it for the casting this evening. I think I'm going to play some games potentially here. Thanks for tuning in for the sets. Do appreciate it, guys.